Brothers, this is Dr. Phil Chavez of the Men's Academy. December 2nd is the feast of Saint Vibiana, a virgin martyr of the 4th century. She has a sobering story. While a citizen of ancient Rome, Vibiana is the special patron of the Diocese of Los Angeles, California. After Pope Pius IX selected this saint for the diocese, her remains were removed from the Roman catacombs and placed in a glass sarcophagus above the high altar in the old LA Cathedral. Now, St. Vibiana's was the main cathedral of Los Angeles for over 100 years and was replaced in 2002 by the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels, where the relics of the saint are reburied in the crypt. Now, in the year 363, the emperor, referred to as Julian the Apostate, assigned Apronianus governor of Rome. St. Vibiana suffered in the persecution started by him. Now, upon discovery of the faith of her father Flavian, a Roman official, he was tortured by being branded in the face with a hot iron and later sent into exile where he died of his wounds. Dafrosa, his wife, was beheaded, and their 2 daughters, Vibiana and Demetria, were stripped of their possessions and left to suffer in destitution. However, they remained in their house where they spent much time in fasting and in prayer. Now, Apronianus subpoenaed the women, seeing that the poverty and hunger had no effect on them. So Demetria was worn out by much suffering and privation, and after confessing her faith, she fell dead right before that tyrant. Vibiana had greater sufferings to undergo. After much physical torment, Apronianus ordered her to be tied to a pillar and beaten with scourges, laden with lead palmets, until she expired. That pillar can be seen today in the church above her family home. Now, Vibiana's body was left in open air and prey to animals, but after 2 days it was taken by night and buried by a priest named John in 363 AD. Brothers, the ferocity and brutality against young women and children by the Romans is beyond understanding. When Vibiana was whipped, likely as was the practice, she was stripped completely and totally exposed while being thrashed to death. Again, hard to fathom. Men who would carry out such acts have got to have dead souls, completely insensitive, unmoved to the delicacy, the innocence, and the purity of Vibiana, and countless others. Brothers, perhaps men today are not far behind. How few have any real sensitivity to the deadly thrashing and destruction of children in their mother's wombs. It does amaze me how Catholic and Christian men pay little regard to the reality of these tender bodies being lacerated to death, if not otherwise suffering from the poison given their mothers to kill them. Brothers, my thinking is that men are generally indifferent, not because they desire to do so, but I say that by their sheer absence to defend the least and the most vulnerable of God's children. Brothers, God be with you. We appreciate you viewing our Manly Minutes. Thank you for whatever donation you can offer to make our content possible. Go to themensacademy.org/donate. Thank you.